Hey, I'm Marcus and I'm playing Crusader Kings 3. And we are looking at our main character, Dae Hongyun of Balhae. People call him the Wolf, and I think that is because of his cunning rather than his prowess in battle. We do see here that he is wounded. In his last fight, he kind of disgraced himself by fleeing from it, or rather pleading for his life when, he was the last one around and didn't want to get slaughtered, didn't want to really play the brave man, an act he cannot possibly pull off. Now, he is back at home, and he actually was victorious in that battle, so that's alright. Conquered this northern part here that is part of the de jure or ancestral lands of Balhae. We own quite a lot of land now, but ownership is, let's say, a fickle word in that context. What we did, basically, was to eradicate the, let's say, nobility or the ruling caste of these different tribal lands. So we can in some way declare that these are our lands, but the people in those lands would likely disagree, and they do. As we do see, we have a faction here that's, about to unravel, about to come into the open, and as we do see, their military power here is 525% of ours. That's not something we can do on our own. And I think what we will rely on here greatly is our connection and our alliance with the Gugwang Wanghun of Goryeo, whom, I can only hope would send us some relief. He is actually in a war defending, but I think he's done quite well in that one, or at least currently. So we will see what happens. There's obviously, if the game gets to a point where we lose all these lands, it would not be a game over. We would still be able to do something. That being said, I still think the initial strategy was correct, because otherwise we would have made ourselves very much open to invasion from any of these other realms. And at this point, we kind of hold them at bay. We are also trying to get a better contract here with our suzerain. And that's the one that we want. We want to have a guarantee by him that will give us further security. And we are about to achieve that, I think. We are just a few days away from being able to fabricate a hook on him, which I hope will succeed. It's supposed to. Probably going to be a 95% chance or something like that. So knock on wood. And before we get there, just a few quick things. I do notice, of course, that our treasury is currently suffering. So any kind of thing that we can do to have it to gain a little more coin, or at least not spend too much. Probably, we don't need our Master of the Hunt, really, to look for game, because right now we actually found some game, but it's unlikely that we're going on a hunt now. We're wounded, we're about to face a massive rebellion. That guy here, Wanyan Hejenbao, is an interesting character, because he obviously hates us. We do see that. We did not offer him the ability to return to his lands, to his people. He got very melancholic over that. And we're still keeping him. So the question is, why do we do that? I do think that our good Hongyun is actually attracted to him. We know that he is homosexual. You see that here, sexual orientation. And we also did see that just by the religious point of view, they do not see that as something to be shunned. In fact, same-sex relations are actually accepted. Now, the general problem is that that doesn't mean anything in this context. Why? Because at the same time, male adultery is shunned and female adultery is shunned. So, what happened here? We obviously need children, we need a wife, and we cannot possibly, I think, marry someone from the other sex. I don't think that is possible, right? Well, we have polygamy. That says relations, but I don't think that also means marriage. That would be quite a crass thing. No, I don't think we can do that. And then again, whenever we would have a relationship with someone else, that would be considered, as you know, adultery. So, I'm not sure how we can pull this off with someone who's also, kind of coward, right? He is kind of a coward, but he could openly admire other men, and I think he admires Wanyan, right? Look at that brave man, he's everything he isn't. Also ambitious like him, though. Bit greedy. But, someone with good prowess, so, I guess he would be nice to look at. So that's why he wants to keep him around, and he wants to have him at court. So I guess that's where that comes from, and I think that's something I should incorporate more into my roleplay. His fondness for men, especially ones he's attracted to, and putting them in position of power here. Now, mentioned that before in a comment because someone commented actually and said, hey, by the way, same-sex relationships really were not something that people looked down upon, and it was more common in East Asia at that time. I do find that a bit disappointing that Paradox does not give you more options. Maybe it's have some kind of paramour, because the way I get it is that and especially when there's talk about this, and especially when it gets to controversial talk about this, it's always reduced to actual physical sex, and I don't think that that's necessarily what it's about. Like, you could be homosexual and not have any sexual relationships with any men, but you just like being around them, and having male company and these sort of things. And that would be very much what you would have as a paramour, I think. But that kind of position does not exist here. Maybe I could create it, maybe a little mod. I don't know. For now, I'll just say I'll play it like he is attracted to men. He would definitely act on that. But he would not actively seek a lover. Probably just because he's afraid of what would happen if he was found out. Right. Okay. Since we ended up being that coward here on the battlefield, I did see that through one of my mods, I have the offer to be a strategic commander instead of a frontline commander. And I think I should have done that before. So, yes, definitely. He is going to take a back seat and, be on that hill looking down on his men running into battle, and he is going to gloriously tell them what to do. That's his main thing now. I did see something else, right? Through our culture, we do have the sorry. We do have the warriors by merit tradition. And that actually means that if we were able to have champions, which I'm afraid we don't, I usually do that in the game rules. Set that down a bit, so it's -2 by the game rules, and you see that because we are meritocratic government, we get -5 here. So currently we are just at 0. I hope that through some kind of means we get higher eventually, maybe through earning more ranks in prestige. There we go. Although we do see that's quite a steep hill to climb. But yeah, then again, we are actually able to recruit women also in those champion roles. And again, I will just incorporate that into the roleplay as well, right? So that is not something they look down upon. They would not just say, okay, that's a woman, she needs to be protected at all costs, but rather, if that person is capable to pick up arms and fight, then, yeah, kind of, I guess, works with a meritocratic government, because, yeah, you are a warrior by merit and not by gender. We do actually see that our wife here is currently our most capable warrior, and I guess the most capable person at court. We have relied on her greatly so far. She's always the one who makes sure that that our treasury is full, that the whole government and court is running when we are away. So, yeah, she's the best. I want to look at... Yeah, concerning the more regional politics, I did see that over here we do actually have someone who is now proclaiming himself to be king, or Khan to be more precise, Khan Yelu Alian of Dungur. And Dungur is none other than, well, what it would be the borders of our ancient Kingdom of Balhae. Dungur was actually the Lao interpretation of Balhae. I think it means something like Kingdom of the East or something, right? So that's very geographical, and you would see the point. Now, that's obviously something that we should closely monitor, because as you do see, that kingdom here would have some kind of de jure claim on us, and might as well act on it. But I don't think there's anything we can do about that right now. I think we can't exchange hostages, and definitely don't want to give him my player heir. No. But that's something to look out for. And, oh yeah, speaking of my player heir, he's 11 now. That would be a great age to actually look for some kind of betrothal. And I did look around, and it's a bit bleak. The only one that's on offer here is our lowborn courtier Zhongran, and that would not work. Definitely not. No, we need to find someone for him that equals our ambition and the legitimacy of our kingdom. Now, we obviously achieved that by marrying someone from our own dynasty, of the Day dynasty, even the house. But, yeah, again, there is no suitable candidate from our house at this time. So, I was having a bit of a look around. I did see that the Gukwang here does, I think he has 2 sons, but he does have a sister. Their very young sister here, Wang Aji. Yeah, but I did see that he's not likely to accept this. So we need to find a workaround in order to achieve that. But it would have to be a big workaround. I think even the hook would not really get us there. So, okay, that's... I mean, if we propose a grand wedding, which we don't have the money for, would be more likely to accept. But no, I don't see us getting there. Now, I did have a look around and say, okay, what else can I do, really? None of the bigger noble houses here had daughters that would really work. And instead, what I found was that the Gukewang's wife, and we know her because we've seen her at the coronation and where she tried to talk to us about religious matters, I think. Ko Seung-man, she does have a very young sister. There we go, Ko Dekyo. And when we take a look at this, you see that we are not very far away. With a grand wedding, we would even achieve that, but I don't think we have the coin to pull that off. I mean, I could do the trick where when we have 250 renown, I could take the, traditional weddings perk, I think it's called, from that Dynasty tradition thing. So we might get there. At the same time, I don't want to rely on that, and I think there might be more suitable perks we can pick there. But yeah, we're close. So I guess what I could just do is try to sway him. And I guess he's not going to marry her off anytime soon. They usually do that when children are between like 8 and 12. So let's just start the scheme. Yeah, that would work well for me, because now we can say we are going to marry into the same house that the Guk One is married into. Oh no, that's not him. That's, where is he? There he is. And yeah, that would give us a lot of legitimacy, would bring us even closer to him, even in terms of family. That would be a very good choice, I believe. Now, let's head back here. And I think that was it for the moment. Could do the usual. See if there's... Oh, I guess I already have enough wards. Does she? See if there's anyone at court who needs training. No, they don't. Alright. Oh yeah, by the way, I did bring back... Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a look at them in a moment. Bring back a mod where you can ennoble people. And I think that's something I would use at some point, because we do have courtiers that kind of distinguish themselves. Let's pick Myeongjong, for example. Here is already very old, right? So I'm not sure if I get there, because I do want to have that's 250 renown, and ennobling does cost renown, right? So if we go here and we would say, is that personal or courtier? Oh, it's not even in here. I see. Yeah, maybe I have to look at it again and see. Yeah, it might have been that some of these parameters here have changed, so I need to figure out how to include it properly. Oh well, I'll do that next time then. But yeah, we do have prisoners. Zhao Zhao here. And we do see that she's a very capable woman. A wise woman, kind of decent learning, so she would be able to also work as a good physician. Also Grey Eminence, even if she's very shy about it. Don't know how that works, but there we go. Just compassionate, yeah, and a very good traits. I think I would like to bring her to our court. Her religion we consider righteous, so there's no need to tell her to give it up. There we go. So yeah, bring her to court. And then we have Buyemai. She's a Jurchen. Yeah, of course. Hostile religion. As you do see, very, very capable when it comes to intrigue. And we do a lot of intrigue stuff. So that would also be a person we might want to have around. That being said, let's see how she reacts to demanding a conversion and recruiting her. That might not sit well with her. She's also deceitful. So, yeah, okay, we will see. We will see what happens. As for now, let's just take them out of their confinement. There she is. Oh, even she hates us. Okay. Cultural primacy. Acceptance. Okay, that's a cultural thing. I see. Forcibly recruited. Yeah, I guess that's what we did. Oh yeah, and the cheese. The cheese. And I guess people still remember. And that's even better with her. Okay. The cheese, us being craven, and a desperate coward. Yeah, that's currently really weighing us down. What do we need? What can we do about the cheese, really? There it is. It's just sitting in our pocket all the time, I guess. And by now, there you go. 2 gold from destroying it. All right. That's wow. I guess we could also eat it because we are really stressed, and maybe I'll just do it, right? 9 stress, okay. I guess if we waited any longer, then it would just become a bit more. But I guess I won't live to see that day, so yeah, let's just eat it now. I don't want people at my court to loathe me just because I stink. That's they have better reasons for doing that. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what's going to happen. I am, of course, expecting this to blow up. What we really need to do is find some kind of better compromise with the Georgian people. As we do see, the cultural acceptance here is not very good, and that's probably because we wage a lot of wars against them. So there we go. That's something we're currently at least trying to get better at. There you go, he's promoting it. Then we need to make sure that, we actually convert them, because that is something we can't have. Oh yeah, she's now at our court, our hostage. And then, of course, feudalizing these nomadic settlements. That will definitely help, but as we do see, that is so costly. We hardly make any coins, so really have to look into how we can get there, possibly. Alright, now we do see that we have 20 advantages. That's and we are at our maximum when it comes to success chance, so might as well doing it, right? So, alright, there we go. Execute the scheme. There we go. Emperor Yulu Yunji has something to hide, it would seem. Oh, lucky for me. I don't have to be quite as creative with how I get him in my grip. I see. We get a weak hook. Why? Ooh, incestuous. Na na na. Well, kind of would be hypocritical for us to say that, since we are married to someone of our same house. But she's a very distant cousin. And he probably had some relations with someone not that distant from his own family. I'll gladly take it. So there we go. I don't think he even... Yeah, he doesn't even mind. I guess. So we did it well. So yeah, and now we will use this leverage. No, we'll not try to find an elder to request a contract change. Now, we want that. We'll use a hook. You get anything else from this, maybe? Yes? Yes? Yes! Okay. He's that concerned that we would oust him as having relations, possibly with his sister or something like that. That he would actually allow us to not pay any taxes, provide 20 levies in total, and don't even have to give him some of our precious, precious prestige. Yeah, I mean, that's perfect. So now this one here should now guarantee, if attacked, the tributary can cause the call to war interaction on the suzerain. Now, that's good. I request it. There we go. Subject contract changed. And now we do get some more treasury, I think. Or was it like that before? Okay, that's great stuff. That is really good. And we do feel a bit more secure now. That being said, I'm not sure if that also counts for internal wars. I will have to see. I guess we'll see in a moment. With my hostage, Yulji Oho, no longer of any relevance to Chieftain Yulji Husa, our pact finds itself suddenly without purpose. Is free to take her leave and rejoin her family if she so chooses. Oh, she's no longer a hostage, I see. Oh, and she did return to him. I think we had a different setup before, right? I mean, he's still a chieftain. He does have his own nomadic camp. So, I guess I would have liked her to stay at our court. Maybe I should have been quicker and assigned a guardian. Maybe in that case she would have stayed. Oh well. I can't turn back the time. I'm still just waiting for this cattle here to boil over. Alright. They're still wounded, by the way, and in poor health, so I hope we get better in time. What's he doing there? Riding? Not riding. Riding? Not riding. Okay. Well, I guess. That looks a bit confusing here, but he's not doing anything, as far as I can tell. Yeah, we still have the deer sighted, of course. I guess we could declare wars, but we're not going to do that right now. We can feudalize, but we don't have the coin. But we can pick a dynasty legacy now. That's not called a perk, it's called a legacy. Or legacy perk, or what have you. So, they have added a new tree, and that's virtues. Proper conduct rules the home, the state, and society. That sounds good. Confucian education gain plus 15% gain an exam advantage at the start of every capital examination activity. Yeah. That being said, they're not that concerned about being a part of this system, but rather being on the top of it. That's where we would not need to have advantages. Yeah, I guess. Maybe for our house members. Yeah, okay. That does make sense. We'll gain some more merit. Family archive estate building. Oh, so we'll get more estate buildings. Powerful family rating plus 15, I see. Political schemes plus 1 unlocks the ancestral gate estate building. Oh, I guess that sounds nice. Let me just check what else we can choose here. Oh yeah, I guess one of the mods makes this a bit weird, so I have to drag it around with the right mouse click. Legitimacy, I guess, would make sense for us. We want to be seen as legitimate. Lasting line modifier. Legitimacy. Is that even a thing for us? I don't think it is, right? We don't have that stat. Instead, we have the civilian career path, civilian candidates and stuff. I don't think legitimacy matters at all for us. So, yeah, maybe not. Maybe that's a thing that's created for European rulers or people in the Western world in general. Not for us. So, yeah, we don't need to mind that one. Tolerance, curiosity, and a profound understanding of what unites us. Obviously goes well with that culture blend tradition that we have in our culture. Can learn languages more easily. Yeah, promote cultural acceptance effectiveness plus 30%, I guess. Fascination process plus 10. Cultural acceptance gain plus 20 in general. Cultural emissary. Don't know what it says above there. But cultural different opinion plus 2 to plus 20. That's actually very good, is it? But it's a long way to get there, of course. Invite champions decision. High prowess, house heads, first grant. Oh no, that's activities. Unlocks the celebrate other cultures decision. Yeah. Count is from different cultures with a culture 775 or more. Does sound good. Let me just check what else we have here. Warfare, law, guile. Yeah, I guess guile makes sense as well, given how we act. But that might not count for everyone else in our house and further down the line. So, not necessarily seeing that. Glory, yes, that could make sense. Kin could also make sense. I guess right now, I would say... Well, I guess there is activities, right? So we have these... kind of making everything less costly for us, and therefore being able to pull it off a lot more. Yeah, bonus acceptance as well. It would always be hard for us to find a proper and suitable spouse. I'm kind of torn, actually. This virtue path here makes total sense for what we want to represent, because we want to appear as upholding this tradition of Chinese origin. at the same time, we are in a position where we need to get along with the peoples around us. So I think I might actually go down that path. I have never done that before, actually, I should say. Minority vassal opinion is +10. We can learn languages a little easier, I guess. And we gain cultural acceptance when completing the learn language scheme. Okay. That's interesting. You know what? Let's pick it. Never done that before. It also means that, yeah, at some point we should think about maybe learning. Yeah, he does not know any other language right now. He doesn't even know Chinese, which would be something that we would want to know. All right. Yeah, I guess for now we try to sway him, see where that goes. And then we look a bit further. Oh yeah, by the way, lost his wounded trade, I see. That's good. Good stuff. Back in business. Yeah, South Yongwon gained rogue warriors. Yeah, sadly we can only ever focus on one county at a time when it comes to raising control. At least it does. It is raised, but not very much. Oh. There are rumors that a commoner girl from Yongju is said to be one of the most beautiful women in the world. She has many suitors, including men of very high status. Yet, if the rumors I've heard are to be trusted, she says she will one day marry a man who truly loves her, and her parents seem fine with indulging in her idealistic notions. At any rate, the fact that even a few suitors are wealthy and powerful men from afar has, amusingly enough, given the local economy a slight boost, as they've been spending copious amounts of money locally. Alright. Yeah. I'll pay a visit to meet this supposedly beautiful commoner. As the one who rules these parts, I should have little trouble visiting a village. I don't think he wants that. As we do know, he's not attracted to women. So, yeah, maybe he would even be like, yeah, that's just gossip for him, right? He does not care about that greatly. Oh yeah, at least we get the modifier here, +1 percent holding taxes. Oh, we at least get some prestige, I think. Oh yeah, which we need. Yeah, I think he doesn't care about that. That's not something to care about. Now, if that was about a very beautiful man, the option would be different. Alright. Okay, there we go. To the miserable Dodok De Hongyun. We will no longer bow beneath your yoke of oppression. We, the proud nomadic Jurchens, were born to roam free beneath these endless skies. With Enekan Buga guiding our riders, we shall break from your pathetic rule and reclaim our place on the open steppe. What the hell is that? I'm so sorry. Oh, I don't want to laugh at people just because they have different names, but he's leader Loloho Loloho of the Loloho Loloho. What can I do with that? I guess that's what they sing when they roam about the land. Loloho Loloho. We are the Loloho Loloho. Anyways, okay. Maybe he just wants to make his name sound silly because he wants to disguise how powerful he is. So, yeah, of course, no, we cannot do that. As you do see, we will completely lose everything. So, yeah, this will leave you landless. No. He's a coward, but no. That does not have anything to do with cowardice. That's, I guess, just the opposite. That's self-preservation. And people that are actual, quote-unquote, cowards are very much about self-preservation. Okay. Yeah, we will start a war, I guess. Leader Loloho Loloho. I can't get over that. Okay. There we go. There he is. He does have 507 guys, but that is misleading. in total. That's 3,687. He has horse riders, step raiders, horse archers, onagers. He even has siege equipment. Ooh, okay. Right. So just to explain this, what happened now is we have eradicated their leading class and proclaim this kind of superiority and say these lands are ours. But they've organized themselves in the past few years and found new leaders to lead them into battle. Obviously try to call him. He will accept. That's good. Let's see if I can actually ask him. I can. I guess this would be very funny, because right now he is also... Oh no, he's not at war. He's not at war with Goryeo anymore. Oh, that's great. Do I need him? He loses 10 opinion of me for 10 years. Alliance fatigue. That's not that bad. I can live with that. Do I need more insurance? Is that maybe I can have a look into what Goryeo is going to do if they're actually coming to help me. And if they're not, I can reach out to Great Lao. But you do see we have options now. Now, what do we actually do? Could hide behind our walls for the time being. I guess we could raise the army directly here in Sangjong and see, that we could defend ourselves if it comes to that. So not doing anything on the offense. Yeah, I guess we will have him lead those troops here. Yeah, we're under siege. Oh no, the Loloho day quarreling. The Loloho. Aye. Yes. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of Goryeo. Indeed, I hope they will. Okay, there we go. Recently, I feel like I'm not worthy to be Dodok. Do others doubt themselves as I doubt myself? I try to be good, noble, but I am simply too craven to act as bravely as others. And it seems my courtiers notice constantly. Damn this universe for placing such responsibilities on a wretch like me. Oh no, he's a poor sod, is he? I guess that would be his MO, right? He's a recluse. Whenever he doubts himself and things get bad, he just hides. He hides from the world. So there we go. Yeah. It might be coming for us here. I think that's misleading. I think that's only, 1,800 here. Okay. At least I'm no longer overwhelmed by stress. Right. Yeah, the question is now, is he coming? He is mustering his troops. Okay. I guess he's a bit unsure of what to do, actually. I see. Here, he is, I guess I can't do anything about that. One of my young servants has always been a daredevil. A friend challenged him to swim in a dangerous part of a nearby river at night. For once, my servant hesitated, but his friend egged him on, saying that to be afraid of the danger meant he was a weakling with no ambitions in life. Oh, that's something to take personal. Who was just content to sit around and not risk his life for anything worthwhile. My servant was inspired, or perhaps coerced, and did attempt to the dare last night. Of course, he drowned, as none could see him in the darkness. This morning I watched solemnly as his corpse is brought back. He has paid the ultimate price, alas, for trying to sate his misguided ambitions. So we either treat this as a tragedy, or we could actually call him a weakling. And I think, in a perverse kind of way, that second one here does make sense. Because as we've just seen, he kind of blames himself for his own cowardice. It's not a trait that he likes about himself. In fact, he hates it. He's And at the same time, he's fleeing from it, right? So kind of he's perpetuating this kind of cowardice and people seeing him that way. I'm inclined to pick the latter option here. I'm inclined for him to say, that was a weakling, right? He's deflecting. He's still in a mood where he knows he fled himself and he wants to keep up with appearances. He hates himself for fleeing and pleading for his life and so on, though. Yeah, that boy was a weakling. Definitely. Alright. I guess they're just riding around. Well, they picked up more men. I can try to get them, but yeah, we are in charge here, and we do not call for our troops to leave the capital. Maybe they're all meeting up here. By the way, yeah, what does he do in the meantime? Maybe try at least to gain some control somewhere else, because we're going to lose it again here, I guess. Oh, this is such, yeah, a Sisyphus labor. Struggle to the death. Today I'm witnessing the execution of a heinous murderer who killed many in Yongchon. This man's guilt is assured without a doubt, and many are happy to see him die. Before he was caught, my officials could not catch this criminal. However, he made a mistake when he murdered an old man who turned out to be a veteran of many battles. The old soldier put up a good struggle after being assailed by the murderer's weapon, and he managed to maim the criminal before he perished. Thanks to this, the local guards were able to track the vile man down and make an arrest. It's a pity that the old veteran died, but his death was not in vain, as thanks to him, our struggle to find this criminal ended. The deaths of them were avenged, or how sad, what a cruel world to live in. I'm likely to pick this one here. Again, he's not proud of his cravenness, and he would probably yearn to be kind of a better warrior. And he, I think, admires this old man here. So, yeah, and I guess we are a vengeful person, right? Sometimes forgetting that. So, yes, they were avenged. Good for him. Yes, they are coming up here. They are. I just hope they'll be in time. Ooh, and the wife is pregnant once more. So at least our reclusiveness here seems to have resulted in at least one boon. He's coming. He is definitely coming. Nah, he won't make it in time, sadly. He is not going to make it in time, but I think he would win the confrontation as a whole. That is, why is half of his army just staying down here? Oh dear. Do we have to lead this? Do I have to come back? I guess once more we should push ourselves. We are a strategic commander now, aren't we? Because he's coming to us. Right, there you go. So he's looking to help us, but he's probably looking for us to take the leadership here. Let's see if that's what he's doing. Is he coming with me if I go down there? Yes, he is. No, he's not. No, he is. Okay. Let's go over here. See if he still follows. What's he doing down there, though? Alright, now he's coming. So you just wait. I guess we can wait for a little bit. Because, yeah, that will take them 4 months. No, I'm not going further right now. I am waiting here. Is he moving? I guess that's not him. But he is moving back, it seems. No, that's not where you want to go. Come here. Come with me. Yeah, if I do that, he walks with me. All right. I guess... defending. He is supposed to be a no, I am defending. I am defending in that case. Yes, that's good. I'm just relying on him to follow me now. At this point, I can use any kind of assistance. So, that's just a little bit. Just one more advantage. I would like to wait for them, really. But now, yeah, let's see. He has heavy infantry, lots of heavy infantry. Lots of archers, bit of light cavalry skirmishers. I think they are not the best against cavalry, not sure. Footmen, I think footmen counter spearmen. Archers counter... what, heavy footmen? I'm not sure. Still being a coward. They are not coming, right? They are walking straight over there. For whatever reason. Do we do this? Is he being too much of a coward? Or will he actually succeed? I guess we'll find out. I guess we will just find out. Oh dear. There we go. The battle roll is against us. Ha! The Georgian Germanic nomadic uprising has ended because it was no longer valid to continue. Loloho Loloho of the Loloho Georgians has just died in battle. Isn't that great? Ko Eonsik, that's him. He is a hero. That man is a hero. Can I do something good for him? Alright, he is at that court. I don't have a suitable wife to offer for him. I can offer my daughter, of course, but I don't know, it'll be a bit much maybe. Can I send him just a gift? That's 50 gold again. I need my gold. Maybe just keep him in mind. If that man ever falls out of the good graces of his liege here, he will always have a job at my court. But because, my god, I did just see that there was the slightest tick towards the left, and that meant that I think we could have lost that battle. But in the end, it didn't even come to that. And now we see what was so good about eradicating the nobility. As soon as that leader was killed, all of the others dispersed because they had no leader anymore. They were just a rabble of horse riders that went nowhere. Oh, this is great. This is really great. Didn't even lose people here. Nothing. Great stuff. The only thing that's not so great is that town had zero control again. I was working on that for years. Alright. I guess maybe I'll just stay here and do that then. It's about time I actually look for a seneschal. Someone to help here. Problem is I don't have really anyone who can do the job properly. I guess I did say that since we have the warriors by merit tradition, maybe that's a role that could also be picked up by a woman if she's very capable of doing that. And for example, she has a prowess of 13. She is a Georgian herself. Maybe that's a good thing. She is married to our private secretary, so there is some kind of trust in there. And we would need someone local, perhaps. or who understands the locals. Yeah. It's more about control in realm capital plus 0.2. That doesn't get me anywhere. But I think one of the options here, right? There you go. Based on aptitude plus 0.02 or plus 0.2. Plus 0.2 would be excellent then. I'm afraid we won't get that much here. And it's costly for that matter. Like, that alone. The position alone would cost us 0.3. Even some prestige. And then that one here would cost us an additional 0.12. No. No, sadly no. I can't do that. I mean, yeah. It's good that we went into the Overseer path. Yeah, I should go to try to get here. Definitely try to get the Overseer perk as well. That is what we're doing. Oh, wow. I was afraid. I was a bit afraid that we would have lost this. Maybe. Oh, could we invite him to a hunt, maybe? Would that maybe be possible? Let's just let him return home. No? Just standing around there. Okay. Oh, be our guest. And thanks. Thanks a lot, actually. Not swayed. Getting better, though. I have lost the Craven thing. Trait. Modifier. At minus 17. Yeah, I guess it's fine. We can wait a little longer. Aha, there's another uprising over here, and he is fighting against him too. So that's where he's going right now. I see. That's why their other army was headed that direction. Following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my ward, Tankuo Silungwa, what he thought. He responded that the sentence was far too harsh for such a small crime. I could say, yeah, okay. Or, no. It is time to show him how little Buddha cares. That's... I think that's very out of character, is it? It will be a total misunderstanding of the Buddhist religion as far as I get it. Yeah, okay. Oh, he's turning out well, is he? Right. Oh, we can hold court. Yeah, we finally get some option here. The man in front of me seems to come from a very far away, judging from the exotic attire and the nature of the gifts he brings. Yes, gifts. We like gifts. Gold, ivory, salt. As the last offering walks through the door, however, all my rational thoughts grind to a halt. What in the name of Virudaka is that animal? I can only describe it as a giant spotted horse with a long neck. Great Tudok, I bring gifts from the land of Toma, including this majestic animal we call a giraffe. Please accept the humble homages of my lord. Alright. Sure, nice dismiss. An exotic giraffe. This character has received exotic goods and animals, including a giraffe, from a diplomatic delegation. Oh, control growth plus 20%. Oh. For 20 years. I guess that's worth it. I mean, the coin would be nice too. Yeah, no, I don't really care much about him. Or do I? Nah, I guess. But, No. Yes. I want to have the giraffe. Whatever that is. We don't know what a giraffe is. Spotted, tall horse with a long neck. Yeah, okay, we take it. That should give us a little more advantage when pacifying these counties. The petitioner now in front of me doesn't seem Balhae. Some provincial, I guess. The moment he starts talking, I'm hit by a barbaric but vaguely familiar accent. Not sure how I'm supposed to pronounce that. Dorok, I represent a group of merchants from South Yongwon. So you have this kind of fake Scottish accent. Having long lived in this land, trading with the locals and with functionaries from the capital, we are well aware of the difficulties in dealing with non-integrated populations, and uniquely equipped to help. Therefore, we'd like to offer our services as official translators and interpreters. Okay. Oh. Oh. Aha. That way we would have to pay coin. I don't like paying coin. And I guess I'm able to take the stress in order for the greater good, because that's exactly what we need, right? We need to have better relations with the Jurchens. Yes, okay. Help me. Please help me. My courtier Buyamai takes a turn bending my ear before the assembled court. Glorious liege, give me the honor of maintaining the cavalry and looking to your steeds, a position I'm far better suited to than Dame Bunhui. I will not let you down. Perhaps she would be a better fit. That's a difficult thing, because she may be better than him, which she isn't, I should say. But that's my sister-in-law. That's definitely... Huh? Master of the Horse. Why is she referring to her then? She's the tutor. She's not the Master of the Horse. Yes, there you go. You be the clown instead. That's weird. That's Myong-jun. There you go. He is the... He is the Honsung. And that being said, he's also my observer. And I don't like to have people in multiple offices, especially if that means that they gain more importance in general. That being said, did he do something wrong? No. He's working well, actually. Yeah, he can go back to disrupting schemes. He did good work so far. But I'm in the end the self-styled king, so I can do what I want. And if I want her as the Master of the Horse, I may as well put her in that position. That's actually kind of weird, because again, that has her here. And I hope that if I do this... yeah, that would be not good at all. Not sure what's going to happen here. You're unsuited. I guess she's suited. She would actually be a great observer. Yeah, he also doesn't like me a lot. And I like to have people with talents at my court. You know what? I'm trying this. Yes, okay. She is now the Master of the Horse. I see. Makes sense. Jurchen, right? Master of the Horse. Makes total sense. Communicating this to him. Oh, he's not even mad about it. Maybe he was like, yeah, okay. Didn't like the double appointment anyway. And now he can concentrate on his task. He's also administering one of our cities, right? So, yeah. Okay, it's the 13th of August. Maybe this would be a good time then to arrange for our hunt. I mean, yeah, costs money in the end, I know. But, Which one is the best option? I guess that one here. Oh. Oh. That means going through territory, though, where the people really hate me. They do hate me, sadly. Let's see what that does. I'll be still a 44 chance of danger and a 66% danger. Oh, ow. Yeah, no, he's definitely too afraid of something happening to him that way. No, he will hold on for now. That's, yeah. He would be way too afraid to go down there. Has to be attacked by some of the Georgian nomads. Even if Loloho Loloho is no more, they don't sing that song anymore. Loloho Loloho of the Loloho Georgians is no more. Yeah, maybe it's becoming a sad tale now. Sad song. Well-organized court. Look at that. Wife is doing a great job again. Uh-huh. Pay less for temples. That's great, but I don't really want to pay for temples anyway. Ah, there we go. We've been at the daughter. Wipes tears from her cheeks and addresses me without taking her eyes off our daughter. Husband, dearest. Could we name her Dae Ah-yong after my thoughtful mother? I guess we are in no position to decline her anything. So yes, that is a very lovely idea. Dae Ah-yong it is. I just hope that our first daughter... No, she is not called that. The game has a tendency, as you would know, to perpetuate the same name over and over, even for children in the same family. What's happening here? Oh! The Loloho nomadic camp is still out there. But now it's Chieftain Pucha Tunon. I see. Yeah. Up here, I guess. Yeah, we cannot be everywhere. That's the problem. Check at least. I think this was 5 years at some point. Maybe we get a bit better at doing this. I think it was 1.4 control growth, right? Now it's 1.5, so at least that giraffe is doing what it's supposed to do. How does that work, actually? Do we just send the giraffe over there and be like, look at the big spotted horse with the long neck? And be controlled. Oh, he earned some respect, what you see. Oh, West Hyundok is that... Oh, that's great, actually, because there you go. That gives us a positive popular opinion. Maybe I'll even take that as a call to put him somewhere else, because that's fine for now. Maybe put him here, because maybe he's able to get rid of the corruption that's happening over there. Aha. High medieval era. That's not that much of a good thing. Oh, by the way, totally forgot about this all the time. What are we researching? I am the culture head, after all. So, no, we're probably still here. What are we researching currently? They have changed this. Oh, there we go. Guilds. Additional building slots +1. Can build small caravanserai. Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. I want that. More money. 80 years left. All right. Cultural spread. Lacquered armor. Okay, that gives skirmishers more toughness. That's good, actually. We do have a lot of skirmishers. Alright. Yeah, I guess that's it then. Alright. Blood and spit. Apparently, Daehwan spit in my daughter Daehwan Hyung's food during dinner a few nights ago. You're a newt, Daehwan Hyung screams, but you're a troll spawn, Daehwan screams back. Daehwan Hyung has been fighting with Daehwan every day since. Not a minute goes by without her plotting some sort of petty revenge. Well, I guess we like that kind of spirit. Right? He's vengeful too. And he's, I guess, the opposite. He's a calm person. A worker. So not sure why he did that. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but yeah, it's fine. You can be vengeful. That's actually a good thing. Gives you some spirit to fight back about your own urges of cowardice that you may or may not have. But he's poorly reflected. He thinks everyone works just like him. Aha. Jeon Rang. She is the daughter, of course, of our wet nurse. Do we find someone to marry for her? Yeah, I guess if he stays or he stays, I guess he's our courtier now, right? He is not even, yeah. He's not even some kind of hostage. He is actually our courtier. Brave as well. Good stuff. She wouldn't terribly mind a brave person. I guess arrogance goes well with bravery to a degree. Oh well, let's have a look and wait. Don't need to do that now. Lambasting. Today, at a council meeting, Dae Young-juk started dozing off in the middle of a discussion with which even I admittedly found boring. Lady Dae Hua noticed this and shook Dae Young-juk awake. Dae Young-juk barely had time to react before Dae Hua lambasted him for improper behavior. "What kind of a poet are you?" Dae Hua exclaimed. "We have our duties to our dodok. I am the Duchess. You are the Purohit, and we are here to provide good counsel." Dae Hua continued lambasting Dae Young-juk. Oh, look at him, he's so sad. Looked downwards with shame as my other counselors watched with chuckles and smirks. Yeah, I guess you do not cross her. Look at her prowess. She is not to be trifled with. Yeah, she is right. It's quite funny, apparently. Okay. Embarrassing situation. Yeah, I think we would side with her. That's also a bit... Yeah, I guess that's where vengefulness and cowardice really get together, right? He likes that kind of spirit. And he also just rather side with her because he might actually be secretly afraid of her. He might actually be afraid of her a little. Like, she's so confident all the time. Oh, what's that? Oh. That, he does still have a truce. No, he does not have it. The hostage. Who is that hostage? No, it's not him. Yalu. Yeah, okay. My hostage. Aha. The other way around. Oh, that's her! That is her. That being said... I mean, yeah, okay. There we do see the next problem that's arising, right? He is coming close to our borders. I mean, we have him sandwiched between us and Goryeo. I'm not sure how the Emperor would react if he were to attack us? Would he still come to our aid if he is also the tributary? I don't know. But we do have Goryeo at our back. And that is yeah, I think insurance enough that he doesn't get any ideas anymore. That being said, I want this. I want East Hyundai. That would complete the original borders of the Boo of Balhae. And let us get rid of, yeah, someone who's been a thorn in our side. God, look at him. Do I send the hostage back and then attack him? I shouldn't really, right? I should not try to... I guess he still has a truce now. That truce will last for 15 years. Oh, wow. Okay. So we can let it be for some time, I guess. Oh, yeah. And there we go. The pact was made under quite different assumptions. Oh god, we have another faction targeting us again. No. Nothing changes. No further use. Yeah. I guess we can send her home, though. He is not a threat at this point. Not really. Yeah, send her home. Yeah. Yongju. Yeah, that's them up there. But I don't think they will get anyone else to side with them, because all of the other provinces here have recently done this, and I think you can't just do that often. Oh yeah, there is my second son, Dae Seung-jong. Diplomacy. Yeah, that's actually good. I can get behind that. Yeah, and he might as well learn under our private secretary. Even as he's very old. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can do that again, by the way. So that is a 46% chance. I guess it's not going to work either. Now, if I don't succeed, then I could do this again in 3 years, but by that time it would be 16, and then he won't be able to do it anymore. So what we would do right now is wait for him to be, I don't know, 15 and a half, and then hope that he has better learning, because this is a learning challenge. Yeah, I guess. I think it doesn't really work doing that with a 6-year-old child. Okay, keep that in mind. I hope I can. And then do it when he's like 15 or so. Yeah. Another way, what are we doing about this? Still back to, like, why do we not get unraised expenses to court positions and court amenities? Yeah. That's the problem with having your own court. It is costly. What about those amenities? I guess. This is the bonus that we currently get. Fertility plus 10, life expectancy plus 2, court grandeur bonus plus 8, stress loss. Okay, that's quite nice actually, right, isn't it? It's only plus 0.18. Don't really gain that much by going back one step. I want to sell my giraffe. Can I sell you my giraffe? I can request a prisoner. Okay. There's quite a lot of people there in this prison. He does not want that. He is not swayed again. Yeah, I guess he would take some little coin. Better just try again. Should we just What's the current situation here? -5. I would have no coin to do that. -5. Is there any way he could like us better without having to rely on swaying? I have an artifact. I don't have the cheese anymore. I could have given him the cheese. Oh no! That would have done the trick. Oh, maybe not. We would have just changed it by 1 or so. It's like, yeah, okay. Thanks for the cheese. Yeah, I guess I can declare wars, but that's not in my interest currently. We're barely keeping our lands together as it is. Yes! Lost Rogue Warriors. There we go. Good stuff. -28, okay. Yeah, as we do see, the cultural acceptance here has risen to 17. That's actually nice. Amazing ingredients. Recently, I had noticed how the quality of some of my cook's dishes had improved. Not that they weren't bad before. So I decided to pay a visit to my kitchens today since I had nothing better to do. When I asked my cooks why the dishes were better, the head cook explained, "My lord, we've just slaughtered the giraffe. No. My lord, I wish we could take all the credit, but you see, lately, a few towns in Yongzhou have become famous for producing some quality ingredients, be it spices, herbs, nuts, vegetables, or fruits that we now use frequently in our dishes to great effect." Okay. Oh, there we go. More holding tax. Yes, I guess. Development growth as well. I'll gladly take that. Good stuff. See? Culture is returning to the lands of Balhae. Oh, some dice. Playing dice is often associated with the lower classes, gamblers, criminals, and those of little consequence, but even the upper echelons of society enjoy playing some good dice games. An acquaintance of mine who enjoys these amusements has a spare pair of dice of lovely appearance, carved from fine animal bone that I can keep for myself if I am interested. After all, it's better to play with one's own dice than one can trust, rather than rely on strangers' dice, which could potentially be loaded. Yeah, I guess I can keep them. What did that do, though? Piety minus 0.1. I guess that's not that bad from... I'm losing piety as it is. Alright. Diplomacy and intrigue. I guess that's not bad. Oh, wait a second. Can I... where is he? I think he's down here, right? There you go. There's a little island. Could I gift it to him? That would be a plus 13. I mean, why not? This doesn't hurt us. Look, I've got dice for you. What do you say about that? Now you want to marry your daughter to my son? Yes, he does. Great. The dice, yeah. Turn the tide. Yes, indeed, that is exactly what I want. The sister of the Hyowang is now betrothed to my son. Great stuff. That's proper legitimacy there. Excellent. Does it also mean we are... Oh yeah, we are actually allied to him now. Okay. All right. Is that still going? Yeah. Oh, no. I was wrong. People from here and there are also tagging along. Damn it. What do I do about that then? Yeah, I guess they were pissed. They don't like me. I guess it's totally dependent on popular opinion. Something I can do for popular opinion. I guess when you have the local brewmaster, then you can do that. We don't have a brewmaster. That will only give us control growth. Not popular opinion. You host some kind of activities. Inspection. Oh. Taxes, development, and control. Opinion and popular opinion. How about this? I don't think I'll be able to persuade them. They're already far down the drain there. Although they also have these rogue warriors. Maybe I can just skip and or switch him to go here. And now, if I did an inspection, I could actually go here or there or there. And I do see it will actually be quite... I think that means the pluses here mean the success chance is getting better. So where do we go? Maybe here? That's where it all started, right? Oh, 28% of danger. That's fine. I could go via there. There. The tiptoe around the dangerous forests. And then hire a mountaineer, I guess, who would bring us uphill. As we do see, that is our border here. These hills are the very borders that keep us from the nomads down here. Skill challenges will have a harder time succeeding. Gold costs in events remain the same. If I put that up. Significantly higher chance of success, and gold costs in events reduced by 40%. I guess that's quite costly in the end, right? So, what do we have? Overseer intent. I guess that is what we want, right? No, we don't want to bring back home to our capital. We want to oversee. Let's try it once at least. Let's see if we can make a difference here. Alright. Overseeing the lands. It is time to take matters into my own hands. I'll personally oversee the workings of Yongju. I shall count every goat, every fortification, every sword, and every sack of grain. Yes, I will do that myself. Oh, what happened here? There's that guy here. He wants to... I can send my wife to beat him up. She would likely lose. No, it's I'm not going to do it, of course. Just look at him. Help! He's probably pulling his wife in front of him, right? You know what? Just for funsies, I'm going to roll. If it's a 1 or 2 on a d6, I'm going to take that option here. It's a 5. Yeah, it seems like it's time to leave, I guess. Used his wife as a human shield. That would be a classic Hyung-Yun move. Oh, there you go. Our son was tagging along as well. Good stuff. Can learn a lot here, my son. How's he doing? Oh, look at him. Diligent, calm, gregarious. He's going to be a much better ruler than we are, I think. As I arrive in Yongju, I am brought to the study. A group of servants attend to all my needs and fuss around me for a while, until I ask them to leave. How am I meant to focus on my task at hand if they keep running around the room? With them out of the way, I can finally start working on my plans, which is to... No. Yes. Yes. I guess I can't really improve any taxes. Control is not doing much when it comes to their faction. But I could ensure the people here remember why I am their liege. Yeah. Let's do that then. The decreases. What's that? Ah, Lost Rogue Warriors. There we go. Although I do see that that does not change. 12 months. Now we have 12 months to make some kind of difference here. Maybe let's get him back then. Up here. And see if... yeah, if we can tip this over. Oh, I even gained some gold. Okay. Cheers. Oh. While traveling through the streets of Yongju, my entourage and I suddenly come across a fire tearing through one of the city's oldest districts. Many are standing around wide-eyed in shock or crying quietly by one body or another strewn across the pavement. A dozen or so soldiers are desperately trying to end the fire before it can blaze through the rest of the city and leave nothing but ashes in its wake. I'm not going to save anyone. I will set funds aside. Oh, no. Oh. That's the only option here, really, to get anything. Is he able to overcome? I mean, he could very much die in that one. So, yeah, no. He's not going to take any chances when it comes to him actually dying. And I don't have the funds to help. Yeah, I'm sorry. Ugh. I think this is a disaster. Migration, okay. Has migrated to the prefecture of West Yoli. Okay, I think that doesn't concern us. As part of my efforts to improve our standing with the people of Yongju, I have set aside the day to travel through the city and meet the locals. Though they have some reservations at first, we see a large group of locals who want to come over to tell us about their problems. If I have the opportunity, I will talk about the levies. What a great impression I have. Oh, look at that again. At least that way I don't make a total fool of myself. Improved levies. Yeah, I guess that is exactly what I would want, right? Popular ruler, but that's a 19% chance. Oh, dear Lord. I mean, it's what I set out to do. I could not care less about the local levies and garrisons, so there you go. What did that do? Anyone after spending some time with the locals decreased. Yeah, of course it did. Of course. Of course. He can't do anything right, can he? It's all the others that have to help. 36% chance. I guess that's not going anywhere. Out here to find yourself some poachers, are you? A ragged-looking hunter yells at us as we approach a small camp of his during one of my surveys of the hinterlands of Yongju. Plenty to be found, even if it ain't real royal land. Here in Yingan, it's every man for himself. If you want to stake your claim on these lands, you need someone who can show up in your name regularly, if you know what I mean. He continues with a wink. Hey. Before he bites into a chunk of grilled meat. Oh, I thought before he bit into that hair over there. A group who can show everyone here that the land really belongs to me. Maybe that's not such a bad idea. No, it is not a bad idea. I can't click on him, so he's not a person. Uh-huh. That's only minimizing the danger. I would like... No. I mean, we couldn't care less about the tax. That's not really... because we don't get any taxes anyway. Recruit the local huntsmen who already know the area. Yeah, okay. You know what? Let's do it. getting slightly better. No matter how much I have spoken to or engaged with the locals in Yongju, the county has a constant air of discontent. Despite my best efforts, I do not know how to approach or solve this issue. Maybe it is not meant to be, at least not right now. I see. At least +5. Gain some inconsequential merit here as well. Okay. That's still at a -23. Further, 69% and Vinaya is hostile. Yes, okay, that's the problem. The main problem is religion. And, yeah, it takes us quite a long time. Alright. Well, at least we tried. At least we did something. Does hosting a feast also help the locals? It's too costly anyway. There's a tournament round. Oh! Okay. To the contemptuous Tae-Hong-kyun. I am organizing a grand tournament in Yalu Juchuns. We will start with the recital contest. A chance to show your skill to all, I warrant. The focus will be on honing our skills. There will be decent prizes for the victors. I guess I could go there. If it wasn't so dangerous. Well, I take some mercenaries. I guess that's better then, right? 30%. But I guess it would be something to do. What's that then? Mount back to origin of all the mountains of the Korean peninsula, and its heights are a sacred place among the region's many faiths and peoples. It'll bring us closer to understanding the people around us. Can we just go? Yeah. A little detour. 24. Oh, I will never make any money in this game. We are never going to get anywhere. My old foe is hosting a grand tournament. I guess we could have been argued that he wouldn't go there because he would be afraid of him. But I think he isn't. He has beaten that guy before. He does have a very... yeah, he's very little... yeah, ready to defend himself. So, yeah, that's not really... Although I do gain some stress here, I see. Alright. We are here. Who's coming with me? No one. Of course, because I don't have knights. Do I actually want to qualify for this? A recital. I guess he is ambitious. He is ambitious. So, oh. What do we do? I guess, since we're here, we can just go to the tourney grounds. Go, ankle biter! Go faster! I hear a man's voice echo across the grounds. I look up to see a small thing hurrying through the sky like a little black bolt of lightning. Soon enough, it swoops down towards the finishing line. Bah, you must have cheated. Your bird cannot fly that fast. Just look at her. She's heavy like a stone. The angry loser shouts, with the winner looking smug. Yeah. Since we are not able to go anywhere... I'd rather... Oh, it must take a lot of preparation to do this. Oh yeah, maybe we're intrigued into looking into that. I guess that's the best thing to do here, because that would make us be able to qualify. Okay. Alright. What else can we do? I'm no longer overwhelmed by stress, I see. Yeah, still need to look out for that one here. 46%. Oh, by the way, we have 750 influence. I need 30, I think, right, for that one. But that reminds me, I could very soon upgrade. Yeah, that will get me more domicile income. More piety. Okay. Or I could switch, I guess. Plus treasury, personal movement, power, power, fame. Military budget +2. Advantage +1. Integrity. No. One we already have. Righteousness. Examinations. Governor salary. Well, I guess ritual is fine. Ritual comes closer to what I think we want to portray. Ritual goes along with legitimacy. But yeah, I'm not taking it now because I need some influence for when the son wants to take his examination. Oh, I could choose something here. Where do we go? Tavern, Artisan's Quarter, Tent, Camp, Temple. What? I'm gonna roll for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess 6 is a wild one. 1. We're going to the village. A visit to Yalo Jurchins was exactly what I needed to relax before the contest. As I promenade through the streets, I see local children emulating a battle, using sticks as their weapons and yelling some, "For the honor of my house!" and multiple, "Arg!" I stop to admire one of the most prominent buildings, proudly standing in the middle of the square. As I inspect it a bit closer, however, I quickly notice some ancient inscriptions. I guess they have not adjusted this very well, right? That would not be... I guess we would have lots of tents, but they don't look like that. That is my current... Must keep learning from them. Or I just take the plaque with me. I don't think I need the plaque. But learning is good. Learning from others is not that bad. By the way, I don't need to sway him anymore. I guess I could, because we're already gone so far. But after that, I could actually try to learn their language. I'll give us some more... yeah, I guess cultural acceptance. There he is. With his ongoing education in the faith and practices of my people, Tanko Silungwa has told me that he feels like a good Venaya Balhae. See, there we go. Look at him being a good boy. Good stuff. Alright, I can again do something. Don't necessarily see him go either way, so let's return to the tourney grounds. Oh, food and drink is abundant during the tournament, to the delight of the attendees. 3 peasants in particular seem to be sharing what looks like an entire keg of spiced wine. Ach we getcha for that, you sycophant, one spotters drunkenly, limply throwing a shoe at his neighbor. Way yay! That's his name, apparently. I'm sorry. The victim covers his face, deflecting the attack. Help me, Deku. Hook. You're on your own there, Hoolaboo. The last one exclaims, downing an entire mug in one big gulp. I got a hangover. But my score could actually increase. I will lose a lot of stress. We go on a drinking binge. Yeah, no, I don't think I need to rile them up. I find that disgusting. I guess I do. But there could be a chance because, yeah, why not? Let's pick the 1 to 3 and 4 to 6. It's a 6. I find that disgusting. I do. I would never do that. I wasn't even thinking about doing that. There was no chance. Ahem. Alright. You qualified for Chieftain Jonas in the suicide contest. Good. Oh, and again, there has to do the trade. Alright. The entrants mill about the main tent, warming up vocal cords and memorizing stanzas as the crowd fills the amphitheater. My ears prick up as my name is mentioned, drifting across the gentle breeze. That could be a good sign or a bad one. Either way. Yes, I will show the world my skill. I'm not exactly sure if I do have any skill at all. But for whatever reason, I'm currently favored. I let out a triumphant sigh as I complete the final verse of my recital. I ready myself for the thundering applause of my audience, only to find the tourney ground silent, save for the wind whistling through the trees. This is a disaster, but perhaps this situation can be rectified with a new poem composed and recited on the fly. Yeah. God. Yeah, you know what? He's going for it. People, listen to me. I have one more. You're gonna like that one very much. Here is the tale of Loloho Loloho of the Loloho Georgians. And we're like, boo! Get out! Like, oh no. The crowd hollers and cheers as I complete my latest recital, a piece designed to target Yulu Suru's honor. Why did I do that? Who's that? I guess, 18 years old, look at him. Fit. Yeah, I definitely did that. Show all how much greater my wit truly is. Oh, okay. To target his honor. I did not do that because I liked him. I did that because I, wanted to throw him into the mud, proverbially. Okay. There are no doubts in anyone's mind who the clear winner is, but in the sheer euphoria of the moment, I feel the urge to lose a new poem unto my adoring crowd. Yeah, I guess they adore you. Yes. One more verse couldn't hurt. And it did. Hurt, that is. Making a total fool of himself. Night begins to fall on the scene, but torches light the competition as it continues. I talk to myself under my breath, readying my lips for the next round as I reminisce about the happenings so far. Like when I step forward to take my turn, ascending the steps to the dais. It's time for the final verse. I put everything into it. This is going to be great. I regale the crowd with a tale of war and victory. That did work to a degree, I think. I finished my final verse, but the crowd haven't waited for the ending. The cheers drown out my words. Flowers landing around me on the stage as I make my way off. Everyone's shouting like, Loloho, Loloho. It is almost impossible to call who's winning. I'm definitely one of the front runners. Am I, though? I'm not sure I am. But I guess he thinks that way. But we are almost neck and neck. There are precious few competitors left to go, and even less time. It all comes down to this. Yeah. What? What? No way! What happened there? Trumpet sound, the crowd clamors, competitors begin to assemble, the contest is over and someone's moment in the sun is being readied. A herald steps forward, voice booming out across the scene. After many trials, some tribulations, and above all else, some truly spirited competition, we have our final three. In third place, the gutsy Bak Hyo Myong. Coming in a close second, Trudu. That, of course, leaves us with our victor, Dodok Dae Hong-kyun. I knew I could win. I have proven my worthiness beyond doubt. I did. I am a Yambic virtuoso, which of course I am. Yeah, 150 prestige. Oh, we got some 15 gold. That's quite nice. Alright. Yeah, for whatever reason, I won this. Let's spend some coin in the artisan quarters. Oh. I think they are a bit late for this. But these guys here are actually... Alright. Hailing me by waving a handkerchief around. It's like, yoo-hoo! Before I can respond, Loloho Loloho appears, holding a handkerchief out for me and insisting I take his favor instead. He's like, no. Okay, they're both Sturgeons. And I can get into a romance with either of them. Let me see. He's a chieftain, of course, that is appealing. Yeah. He is quite good, I guess, in what he does. Prowess is not that high, so he's not that fit looking, which is, I think, what he looks for. He does have more prowess. Is chaste. I think in that context he would even like that. So they're not getting in over their heads and doing something that they would later, I don't know, not like. You know what? Loloho Loloho, how generous of you. Oh, there we go. I'm walking the gardens with some of the lords at court when I notice Loloho Loloho, the son of chieftain Loloho Loloho of the Loloho Jurchens, approaching. I step aside to let him pass, but to my great surprise, he blocks my path and kneels before me. Before I have time to properly process this turn of events, Loloho Loloho begins to sing. Oh, I quickly recognize the tune. Yeah, it's the famous... No, it's not the Loloho song. It's the famous Balhae love ballad. I have heard it performed countless times, but never with such skill and passion. The intense emotions of the song are mirrored in Loloho Loloho's gaze, which is set on me. He does not look away for a single heartbeat. Oh, you flatter me, my lord. Ah, isn't that great? I'm admired. Yeah, okay. Oh, I even get a ring. Oh. Right. Prize ring. I will put that on. There we go. Oh, I do have the ancient plaque. I thought I said I didn't want it. Again, just 2 gold. I guess it's another trinket I could just give a foreign dignitary and be like, here, this is an ancient plaque from an ancient statue of Buddha or whatever. Oh yeah, you get a martial perk. Oh, and he is swayed actually, so it was actually quite good. Let me check. Maybe we take this into action. Oh, where is he now? Do I have... Huh? Where do I see... I do not see whom I was given it by. That's... Damn it. Do I know that this is a scheme, quote-unquote, against me? No. Alright, because I wanted to learn the language from him. That would have made total sense. But I guess I could also look for just someone at my court who speaks that language. Guess I look for the ones that don't like me. They are usually Georgians. Other way around, please. Maybe from him. He's about as dumb as I am, so maybe that works. I guess I can't do that right now because I am moving around. Hard rule. Oh, that's quite nice. Faction military power threshold for vassals. I guess vassals does not mean these guys here. If it was, that would be awesome. Because those 20 points could do a lot. Maybe I just try. Siege progress against revolts. It's definitely something that I would like to look into. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, didn't do anything. Damn it. Alright. 5 months. Ah, well, I guess our friends in Goryeo have some work to do again. Oh, and would you look at that? They are actually now... I see. Not part of that kingdom here. But they're free. I visited Mount Bakdu. Maybe in that same sense, I was like probably praying there. Asking for some guidance. Yeah. Yeah, he's still 14. I guess he's not likely to get any better when it comes to his learning. Ah, I can still try. I can still try. Power sharing ended, yes. Will you let me pause? Thank you, game. I mean, of course, I could instate people here. I could give these to local Georgians and then have them rule in my stead. That is not what I want. Precisely. It's not what I want. I want these lands to be part of Balhae again and to be properly ruled by our ruling class, right? That is part of our whole cultural primacy thing. At the same time, yeah, again, we are running into another faction, and it's happening for the second time now. And each time I'm just running after it. Because that would get back to 0 again if they successfully do this. So I'm just all the time going back and forth. One more time. And if that doesn't work, if that approach really doesn't work, then I will look into giving these lands to local Georgian rulers that would just, that I would be their liege of. Lord Dae-Hyung-kyun, my rowdy treasure. What? Yolido Hushida, the son of chieftain Yolido Ohanage of the Yolido Jochins, is kneeling in the dust before me, right hand above his heart. My only desire is to bring you honor and happiness. Pray tell me, how can I prove my love for you? Oh, I want a preferred companion. A rare orchid. Slay a wolf. Oh, no. I want a preferred companion, thank you. What is he giving me? I thought long and hard, my beauty, your leader Hushida says, as he gently places the basket onto my desk. What would the perfect companion for such a clever and independent creature as yourself? And then it hit me. Nothing would fit you better than a cat. The leader Hushida removes the blanket covering the basket, revealing a little kitten. It looks up at me with its big copper eyes and begins to purr. Oh, cute. Oh, to such a scare of you. I got me a little cat. Oh, and it's called Paws. Okay, well, sorry about that. Yeah, okay, he's got a cat now. That's cool. Ah, see, intrigue and learning. I guess, yeah, getting better at that is good. The Loloho Nobare camp. Okay, Forest of Disney. I'm taking it from Shepherd Siobuku. Okay, all right, up here. That is not part of our lands, so that's okay. Or could I offer that to him? Oh, why does he have so many men? Special soldiers. Uh-oh. What is he up to? And where is he? He is over here. He's just directly north of me. So I've just amassed a really large number of men. He's 29. He's not going anywhere. I might, in fact, grovel. I might say, look at the little daughter here. How about you take her? Suffer penalties for attacking each other, and that might lead to him not attacking us. Right? He is warlike though, right? Warlike ruler wants to be ready to declare war always. They will save gold for war before investigating and developing their realm. If a warlike ruler is at peace for an extended period of time, they will use the gold in their war chest to build buildings. Warlike rulers are more likely to create and promote heroic legends. Yeah. I don't know. That I try to ensure the peace. Or would he actually... Wait a second. Would he actually agree to marry maybe my daughter? No, apparently not. Why? He doesn't even have a wife, and he doesn't want one. Why? Why do you not want a wife? What is that? Yeah, okay, then I guess that's the proper way to go here. At least ensuring the peace when it comes to that. How about the other rulers here? He's no danger to us. He might, but again, we have Goryeo, we have Great Lao as insurance. But they are proper dangerous. So yeah, there we go. I would be happy to take your daughter as my hostage. I look forward to her arrival. Okay, good. Yes, of course, nothing I'm proud of. Nothing I am proud of, but has to be done. Oh, there we go. To the abhorrent Totok Dae Hongkyun, we will no longer bow beneath your yoke of oppression. We, the proud nomadic Jurchens, were born to roam free beneath these endless skies. With Enekan Buru guiding our riders, we shall break from your pathetic rule and reclaim our place in the open steppe. Says leader Dongjunjit Asuraku of the Dongjunjit Jurchens. That's a proper tongue twister, isn't it? Yeah, and of course. Right. I might apprehend them up here. I can call my allies to war. Lucky they are not in any kind of war right now. So they should be quick to respond. And I guess they could even spawn up here. So that might be good. And I could go up here and apprehend them. I guess I could move my army or spawn my army here. So I don't have to... Because if I go in from that direction, maybe they get some bonus because, you know, defending a river, that kind of thing. Raise all the armies. Yeah, I'm still doing it. I'm doing it again. I may be a terrible coward. I don't know what comes next. Okay, so there he is. Can I actually ask him to learn his language? No. Why can't I do that? I'll have a proper look into this. Maybe I broke the game with one of the mods. Yeah, he does not know if he wants to flee or stay. And I guess we will not flee. Alright, okay, what's he doing? He's still over there. he is raising his army down here. That's going to take him a while. Well, I guess they're doing that here, and I have the lowest control anyway. Right. And there we go. There's our battle. And it thinks we are doing well. Nice advantage. There we go. South Yongwon on the siege. Okay, that's them. There we are. I guess we couldn't kill them all. That's... Yeah. I guess horse archers are... Or archers in general... It's easier for them to flee. They just go back to the capital in that case. Okay, they're all meeting up there. That's great. They can definitely do that. I hope they will get there in time. And, you know what? I'll leave that as a cliffhanger. And I'll see you next time. So, yeah. Cheers. Bye-bye.